Hello and welcome to another video from my Touch Toys Games Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1993 release by Playmates from their Star Trek The Next Generation series of electronic models and playsets. And this particular item we are looking at today is of the Klingon attack cruiser, which appeared several times in Star Trek The Next Generation. Okay, this is the box that it comes in. And it says at the top, Star Trek, The Next Generation, Klingon Attack Cruiser. And you've obviously got the same writing again in European language. And it says, one of the most powerful warships in the galaxy. Press here to activate Klingon Attack Cruiser sounds. 4 authentic Klingon Attack Cruiser sounds from the Star Trek TV show, Cloaking, Disruptor, Cannons, Hit Shields and Phaser. Dual light-up engines and highly detailed replica of the Klingon attack cruiser. And then you can see an image of the model itself here. And this is an artwork image. And it's a collector's edition, number 165599. And you've got the Band-Aid logo and its reference number 6155. And on the left-hand side, you've got the Playmate and the Paramount logo. And it tells you that it requires 3 R6 1.5 volt batteries. Demonstration batteries included. Okay, so that's the front of the box. Let's turn the box around. Let's just spin it around and see what we've got on the back. Oh yes, that gives us a very, very nice image of the model itself and what it actually does. So, what does it say? It says, Star Trek, The Next Generation. Press the Cloaking or Hit Shields button to activate Cloaking, Hit Shield sounds and light up engines. Press the Disruptor Cannon or Phaser button to activate weapon systems sounds. This is Klingon Attack Cruiser, one of the most powerful warships in the galaxy. And it says Battle Module, which is at the front there. Disruptor Cannons, Weapon Control Bridge, Warp Drive Radiator, Light Up Engines and Aft Disruptors. And over here you've got the buttons. So you've got the top button is the Phaser button. The second button is the Disruptor button. The third button is the Cloaking button. And the fourth button is the Hit Shields button. And it says 3 R6 1.5 batteries included. Batteries in product are for demonstration purposes only. To achieve original performance from your toy, replace batteries in toy with new alkaline batteries. And you've got the Paramount and Playmates logo there. And it says, collect all these Starfleet accessories. So you've got the Romulan Warbird, which is another one in the series, the Tricorder and the Transporter. And it says, not suitable for children under 36 months, contain small parts, colours and decoration of contents may vary. Retain importer's address for future references. Manufactured by Playmates Toys Limited in China. Distributed by Band-Aid UK Limited in England. And you've got the Band-Aid logo on the right-hand side there as well. And that is it on the back of the box. So let's just drop the box forward and see what it says. So let's just zoom out a little bit so I can get that whole box on there. So it says Star Trek Next Generation, Playmates logo and the Paramount logo, Klingon Attack Cruiser, 4 authentic Klingon Attack Cruiser sounds from the Star Trek TV show, Cloaking, Disruptor Cannon, Hit Shields and Phasers, dual light-up engines, highly detailed replica of the Klingon Attack Cruiser. And there's the same image that's on the front of the box there. And you've got the Band-Aid logo. And if I just turn the box to the side, it's pretty much the same again. Star Trek Next Generation requires 3 1.5 volt batteries, Playmates and Paramount logo, Klingon Attack Cruiser, and the image again there. Okay, so that is the box. I think, actually, let's have a press of the buttons and see if they're working. Oh, there we go. Well, the fourth button doesn't seem to be doing anything, but all the other 3 are working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the box, take it out, and let's have a look at it outside of the box, I think. Okay, so I've been a bit naughty and I've removed it from the box, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I wanted to see it inside. Now, you get this blueprint, and it tells you how everything works, the instructions and so on in there. and you've also got the stickers to apply to the model. And you got the Klingon attack blueprint. I don't know if I can actually open this. Yeah, it's only tape. So let's. I'm just going to take these out, and so we can have a better look at what we got. Hopefully, I won't do any damage. Right, so here we go. So there we got the Klingon logos and the writing, and they get stuck wherever you like to put them. I'd imagine on the wings of the ship. So you can put them wherever you like, really. Then we have so you've got the instructions here, and that tells you, we want the English side, which is this one here. So that tells you how to replace the batteries, where the batteries go, and it also gives you the workings of the model. Yeah, and it tells you all about the batteries and so on, and how to maintain your ship. Okay, so that is the instruction sheet. And then we have which I'm looking forward to looking at this actually, the blueprint of the Starfleet Klingon attack cruiser. Why is it Starfleet? It's Klingon Empire, isn't it? But anyway, there we go. So Klingon attack cruiser is one of the most powerful starships in the Klingon Empire. The forward battle model is designed to act as one giant disruptor cannon and is completely self-contained. All forward weapons are controlled from the weapons control bridge. In situations where speed is more advantageous than power, the Klingon attack cruiser can jettison the battle module. Oh yeah, look, I didn't know that. That comes off. Disengaging battle module. This blueprint is a blueprint of the Klingon attack cruiser as used in the Star Trek TV show, and does not depict the actual function of the internal components of this toy. Copyright information at the bottom, and it goes on to tell you all the information on so you've got the warp engines, the impulse pod, the aft disruptor cannon, the impulse wedge, impulse pod, impulse inlets, weapons control bridge, warp engine nacelle, battle module, disruptor cannon bridge, foredeck, and that's it. So that is the blueprint. Right, let's have a look at this model. Can we open it and take it out maybe? I don't know. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I don't think I can actually, because it's all attached inside, and it's all still, you can see it's all, and I'll have to destroy the box to take it out, so I can't really do that. So we're gonna have to just look at it like this, which is a shame really. Can I open that? Does that section open out? I'm just going to do this off camera, this is in case I can take it off. Okay, so I've managed to take it out of the box, but I can't really take it any further than this. So that's all still taped up on the front there, so I don't want to remove that. And there's still a strapping around the side here, which I think holds the battery component on. It's all wrapped around the top fuselage there, so I don't really want to remove that. So, but at least we can have a good look at the item here. Now, I believe there was I don't know if it... Oh, there we go. So there we go. So for some reason or other, that back button is not... It might be the batteries, but I can't get the back button to work for some reason. That one's... If I'm pressing that one just doesn't work. But all the others are in full working. Yeah, and I must admit, it does look incredible. Try not to block your view so you can see the nacelles like that. Oh, I see. So if you keep the button pressed, oh, there we go. So I think you've got to, yeah, so the back button, you have to press and hold it for it to work. So that, So yeah, there we go. All the buttons are functioning. I don't think there's no stand on this. So, and there we go from underneath. You can see the nacelles at the back there lighting up again. So yeah, I mean, this is a marvelous model. And it is, you can see the design is very good. What does that say on there? It says, let's turn that around and see what that label says on there. Batteries in product are for demonstration purpose only. To achieve optimal performance from your toy, replace batteries in toy with new alkaline batteries. So it's telling you basically to replace the batteries because it's maybe that they're quite old. I mean, this is 1993. This is 30 odd years old. So the fact that the batteries are still working is an achievement and a half. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, there we go. It is working again. So I think you just have to press and hold that button. Yeah, so if you press and hold the button, the back button, it works. So, but yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's a beautifully designed model, and it is such a good-looking item, very much like the ones you would see in Star Trek: The Next Generation. A terrific amount of intricate detailing on there. And yeah, are they buttons? No, they're not buttons at the bottom. I thought they were buttons at the back there then, but they're not. But yeah, and then of course you've got the areas where you can put the stickers wherever you'd like to put it. A really, really lovely model this is. And that is the battery section there. So that battery section where my thumb is just slides off. I can't take it off because it's got the strapping around. That's probably why it's there, to keep that on. So there we are. That is the Klingon attack cruiser. So how well did these models do back in the day, back in 1993? Well, I can tell you for sure that these models flew off the shelf. I can remember when we had the shop in 1993 and these models were first released. We had to wait a while for them to come in from Bandai, but when they finally did, we had a queue of people queuing up outside the shop to come in and get these models. It wasn't just this particular one, obviously it was most of the electronic ones, so the Enterprise, both Enterprises, the original and the Next Generation, the Romulan Warbird, there was a few of the other ships as well. Excelsior, I think, was one of them, and there's a few other models that were all released around about similar time, between 92 and 95, and there was queues of people dying to get their hands on these particular models. So literally, as they come the Saturday, when everybody was off work and come to the shop, we would literally sell out of these products. So that's how popular they were, and I know that from our own shop. So they were very, very popular. And I think for a while, until stocks were replenished, you couldn't find them. They were completely sold out. But there we go. After a while, obviously stocks did come back in, and they were on the shelf for a while. Because they're all numbered series. They're obviously all a limited amount of that are produced. Yeah, I would imagine that Bandai and Playmates done a terrific job in marketing and moving them, and I know that they completely sold out of the models anyway. So, but now what we're talking, we are now talking 31 years on. So how difficult is it to find these models now? Well, it's getting incredibly difficult to find these models in this mint unopened condition. Well, it wasn't open until I took it out of the box, but you can say I haven't completely opened it. But finding them in this condition, fully working, especially with the original batteries, is an achievement and a half. So yeah, very, very difficult to find. Don't get me wrong, you can pick these models up on platforms. They are used, they are missing bits, a lot of them don't work anymore. There are marks on them, so not new, but you can pick them up on the platforms if you look hard enough. But finding them in this mint unused condition is now getting to a situation where they're very, very, very hard to find. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It takes you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you won't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. And believe me when I say we have got some absolutely amazing stuff coming through. Our team are working tirelessly in the background, trying to get these items ready for sale and ready for videos to be shot and uploaded. So stay tuned, keep watching, because there's some pretty awesome stuff coming soon. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.